Yeah, we said it's a European competition that we're gonna try to win. Now the next step for sure is to reach and to play the final, and then hopefully we can win the final. But the first target is to try to do our job tomorrow and to play the final. And then in terms of Collier, he had a good game against Liverpool, score goal, and in the way he celebrate his birthday, to be honest. Yesterday we had session, he was at session, then after the session, I don't know if he did something different, but for sure he's in a good mood.
Moise Caicedo won the Player of the Season at the Clubs Awards. How important is he becoming to the team and to you? And do you think there's scope there to maybe improve his contract in the future just to keep him here potentially even longer at the club?
Moy is doing well since day one. He's working very hard, he's working very well. He's humble. The good thing about Moy is that also the way he behaves is a good example for all the teammates, for the young players, even if it's still very young. And then in terms of contract, to be honest, no idea. This is not the moment to talk about any different kind of contract. Now is the focus has to be finish the season in the best way, and then we decide at the end.
Ian.
Hi Enzo, how are you? Just explain how important winning this trophy is for you, what it would mean to you, because it would be your first trophy, major trophy in European football.
Very important for sure, 100%, for different reasons, but the main reason is because we want this club winning trophy. In this moment we are in the conference, so we have to try to win the trophy in the competition that we are. So yeah, it's important personally, but for me it's much more important for the club, for the fans. We said many times that it's the only trophy that Chelsea didn't win in the past, and Chelsea can become the first club in Europe to win all the European competition, so it's also good for the club.
You obviously want to do both, but if you win this and don't reach the Champions League via the Premier League, or you reach the Champions League but don't win this, which is more of a success?
I don't think about this. I didn't think about this, to be honest. I'm just thinking about tomorrow game, and then we have Newcastle away, so game by game, and then at the end we see if we are able to reach something or not. Above one, we see. I don't know.
Peter.
Hi Enzo. During the first leg, you spoke about the importance of the Warsaw game, or the Warsaw tie as an experience, considering how the team played here.
Yeah.
Obviously that ended with some boos. How important is it that tomorrow night you don't replicate that, just from a I suppose momentum point of view, but also a relationship point of view, that positive feeling point of view?
It's very important. As you said, after that game, after the first leg, I said that the second game against Warsaw was not good enough. So that experience hopefully is going to help us, the players, and us, all of us. And we are going to do our job tomorrow, play a good game, try to win again, and continue to build the momentum that you mentioned. So it's very important.
Was that particularly upsetting that a quarter-final ended, with the home supporters?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. If even if the first leg was 0-3, the second game at home was not good enough. It's not the standards that we require to the players. And as I said, hopefully tomorrow we can win the game and play a good game.
Kieran.
Hi Enzo, how are you? Can I just ask an injury update? Is there anyone surprising that's out, and how's Mark Gee on his comeback?
Yeah, no, we don't have any injury, and Mark Gee he could be involved already in tomorrow's squad. Not sure yet. Probably for him it's better to have some more days in terms of training session, but he's very close to be back with us.
And can I ask a tactical question on your midfielders? Can you tell me the profiles that you've seen your guys long term? Like is Casero, is he a number 6, Fernandez a number 8, and what's Lavia and Andre Santos, who could be back here in the summer? Can you run through them and tell me what you think of those?
Yeah, I can answer the ones that they are here, the ones that they are not here. We see. I see Moy as a 6 in the way he is playing since we start. In the last games, he played for us some game as a fullback off the ball, but then on the ball it's a 6. It's all the midfielder. For Enzo, I think we are trying with him since day one to get more goals, assists. In terms of numbers, he improved a lot. I still think that he can do better. I still think in the way we play, it's a player that he can score between 10 and 15 goals each season. And so with him it's the same. And Romeo is a 6 like Moy. And we said many times that with all the players fit, Romeo, Reece, Wes, Jackson, for sure the team is a better team. Unfortunately, some of them has been injured for a long time, but hopefully we can keep them now fit until the end.
Davide?
Ciao Enzo. In this competition, you've been considered the favorite to stay one. How much was that a pressure, and how much it is a pressure?
When you join a competition or you play a game that you have the pressure to win, it's not the same. So you have to do the job, and the most important thing is also to convince the player that there is not easy game, there is not easy opposite, because any game can be a tricky game. You see, we just mentioned about the second game against Warsaw. The first game, the first leg, we won there 0-3. Then the second game at home, we struggled and we lost, and we could probably concede some more goals. So it's always complicated, and for sure it's a competition that we are there, and we're gonna try to win. It's also important that it's a competition where we start from the, how do you say in English? I preliminari, come si dice in inglese? Playoff, yeah. It's a competition that we start from the playoff, not even in the group. We have to play the playoff, so it's not. But we are in this competition, and as I said, we're gonna try to win the competition. First of all, is the final, and then try to win the final.
This is a very tiny question. But if you make it to the final, do you prefer to face Fiorentina?
To be honest, I said many times that I consider Manuel Pellegrini one of my reference, one of my professional dad, because I worked with him 4 years, 2 as a player, 2 as a coach, and I spoke with him a lot. When I have some doubt, I call him to try to. So I will be happy for Manuel Pellegrini. At the same time, Fiorentina, it's an Italian club. I'm from Italy. I played 1 season as a player with Fiorentina, but in this moment for us is tomorrow game, and then we see the other one.
Nizar?
Enzo, what did you learn maybe from your playing career, because you won the Europa League twice, and you talked about Manuel Pellegrini. What was that period like for you as a player to win a major trophy, a major European trophy? What did it mean for you in the past and in the future as well?
It's important because shape a little bit yourself, all the experience. I said many times, probably the best experience in terms of winner mentality has been with Juventus, because it's a club that you realize that even the training session, you want to win the small side game. So it's a winner mentality, all the competition, and it's nice to win trophy because you learn how to win. And this is also, we mentioned many times that Chelsea is a big club with many trophy, important trophy in the past, but we need to learn how to win with this squad that is different from squad that in the past they won important trophy here with Chelsea.
Is it important because most of that dressing room, they haven't won major trophies? You have Reece James, you have Enzo Fernandez, they've won big trophies, but many of the other players, they haven't won a trophy in their career. Is this, the Conference League, you're probably very strong, but is it important to get a bit of hunger for the future?
Yeah, you have to. I try to convince the player that first of all, the day by day, you have to build the winner mentality. Try to win, small side games. And I said before, the competition that we are in this moment is Conference League, where we start from the playoff, and we have to try to win this competition. Hopefully, in the future, we can be in different competition, but at the moment, the reality is the reality.
We've got time for 3 more questions. Rob, Andy, and the second one.
Looking again at where you see certain players playing when everyone's fit, with Lavia coming back for hopefully an extended period, does it re-raise the question of what to do with Enzo Fernandez? Because whilst Lavia's been out, he's played next to Caicedo a lot, but if that place is going to be taken, does it kind of create the risk again that there might not be room in your strongest 11 for Enzo?
No, I think when Romeo has been fit, Enzo, he played most of the games. So probably with Romeo, Moy, Enzo, Cole, I think it's a strong midfielder. So I don't think if Romeo is fit that there is no room, there is no space for Enzo. Probably is with Romeo and Moy, we can support Enzo a little bit better also defensively because we don't need him defending too much. When Romeo was injured, most of the time Enzo dropped next to Moy and tried to help Moy to defend a little bit more. So I think it's with all the players fit, the team is better, so they are all better players.
Where do you think he is strongest?
Enzo?
Yeah.
Where he is playing now. For me, Enzo on the ball, when we have the ball, since we started, he's playing always in the same position. Sometimes in the right side, sometimes in the left, but it's the same position. And off the ball, when Romeo is not fit or Moy is not fit, he's defending a little bit more. But I saw Enzo immediately that he is a player that he can be dangerous, arrive in the box, scoring goal, assist. And I think between the goals and assist, he has a very good numbers this season.
Andy.
Hi Enzo. First, if I might just ask, you alluded to winning all 4 competitions. How much of a statement would that be to become the first club in Europe to do that?
Important, as you said, because first one is the only club, could be the only club in Europe, so it's something important. And for me, it's more a way to start and to build a winner mentality with this squad.
That kind of leads me on to just my second one, which is winning this trophy. Would it be enough of a statement to say Chelsea are back? And I ask this with the greatest respect that you may have something that, say, Real Madrid don't have, but you couldn't really imagine Real Madrid being sort of envious that Chelsea have this, or should they be?
Yeah, no, for me, winning a trophy this season, Conference League trophy, is a statement in terms of that it's a statement, as you said, that you can say Chelsea is back because, first of all, you win a trophy. Then if Madrid or different clubs, they don't play conference, it's because they didn't deserve to play conference. I always try to be, if we play conference, it's because it's where we are in the conference. So we need to start from there. We are playing conference. If you play conference, you cannot win Champions League. If you can play conference, you cannot win Europa League. If you play conference, the only trophy you can win is conference. And we're going to try our best tomorrow to reach the final and then to win the trophy. And as I said, from there, I think it's a good starting point to start to build, winner mentality and win games and trophy.
And we'll finish in the second row, please.
Because of what happened in the quarterfinal against Liga Warsaw, would that have any impact in your thinking of your lineup? Will you start with a strong lineup, maybe finish the game and then rest the players, or the other way around?
We try to, if you remember the second game at home against Warsaw, we start with Nicola Jackson, Cole Palmer, and it's a strong one. So this is not about, we try for every game to start with the best 11. So tomorrow we're going to start with the ones that we guess that they are the best 11 for us.
That win against Liverpool put you in the driving seat in terms of you own your destiny in the Champions League. Newcastle coming on Sunday, 12 o'clock. How much that will be in your mind as well in terms of selection?
Tomorrow is the game for me. For sure in 48 hours after tomorrow we have, because we play 12 o'clock, so there is not big time, to recovery. But already happened last week that we arrived here 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning from Sweden, and then Sunday we had the game, so the timing was not a big time. Will be the same this weekend, but we're gonna try to be ready for tomorrow game and for Sunday game.
Hello, first of all. Very, very important for me. Get as many games I can to keep proving myself and show that I want to play good and I want to play the big games.
And despite the aggregate score, how are you and your teammates preparing for this one? Do you kind of take it a bit less seriously, or is it full focus?
No, it's full focus. We take it as serious as any other games. In the end of the day, it's a European competition semi-final, and we want to be in the final, so we take it very serious.
Hi, how are you? How do you stop yourself thinking that you're already in the final? You're 3 goals up against the team, you've got the home game to come. How do you, in the dressing room, stop already looking ahead and thinking, will it be Fiorentina or Betis in the final?
No, I don't think any of us think that this is done yet. We have 90 minutes left to play in the semi-final. We're gonna give it all, and we want to win this game as well.
And how much, winning this competition with you being in goal, how much would you expect or hope next season you can challenge to be, or be the Chelsea number 1, or at Chelsea is there no number 1 and number 2, it's just what the manager decides on a game-by-game basis?
It's hard to know about next season now. I just try to do my best every day and show and prove that I want to be number 1, as everyone else in the team want to play every weekend. So now I just do my best, and then it's the manager's decision.
But if you win the trophy and you're in goal, then obviously it gives you a good opportunity to knock on the manager's door and tell him how well you've done.
I don't know, to be honest. I will just try to do my best and prove myself every day.
Filip, when you were much younger, you were part of the Villarreal squad which won the UEFA League. I appreciate that you didn't feature in those matches because of your age, but was there anything you were able to learn from that experience about what it takes to get over the line in European competitions that you've been able to take into how much game time you've had with Chelsea in this competition?
Yeah, I learned a lot from my time in Villarreal, and I saw a lot of things when we won that Europa League competition, and also just emotionally, and how every player was so happy and enjoyed the trophy, that I want to be there one day, and hopefully we can do it this year.
It's not just about football things, it's also about kind of belief and togetherness, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Filip. Can you just take us through a little bit what Enzo wants from his goalkeepers when he's building out possession from the back, and how has that adaptation been for you?
Well, I think from my style of playing, he has been really good, and I try to provide and do my best to give him what he wants from us goalkeepers. And I think his style and way of thinking about football really, how do you say, really is good for my playing style and what I want. So I really enjoy how he sees the way a goalkeeper should play, and I try to do my best to always give him what he wants.
Peter?
Hi, Filip. Thanks for your time. There's been a lot of scrutiny on the goalkeepers at Chelsea. I was wondering how you found that experience yourself, but then also your teammate Robert Sanchez, who's also had a lot of scrutiny on him. How has he dealt with the pressure that's coming from that?
Sorry, what does scrutiny mean?
As in question marks about the goalkeepers, about mistakes, questions about maybe they might get another goalkeeper. How have you found that? Do you just block all that out? Are you not aware of it? And how has Robert dealt with it as well?
No, yeah, we obviously sometimes it's hard to not see it, but no, I block all of that out. I try to do my best every day to get better, listen to what the people in the club says about me and what I can get better at, and try to just block all the noise out and get better every day.
And just on Robert as well, how has he dealt with it? He's quite strong, confident character. I was wondering if you see him. What's he like in training? How does he deal with it?
No, same. He just kept going as always. He has been the same since the start until now, and goalkeepers will always make mistakes, but I think the important is how you react to it, and I think you can see that he's playing really good right now. So it's been all good.
Enzo?
Philip, and when you speak to Liam over there, you were talking about playing out from the back and the manager's style. How did you develop that style? Was it your Spanish upbringing, or was it more even before then in your youth clubs and stuff in Scandinavia? How did you build that style of play?
Yeah, since I was young, I always liked to be a outfield player. I played a lot as a striker when I was younger, so something I always liked, and yeah, in Spain as well we played a lot with the goalkeepers and in the academy, so I think it come a bit from there.
Do you think that you'll get to the next level at Chelsea? Do you think this is a great place for you, given what the manager wants and what you are?
Yeah, I think Chelsea is one of the best places you can be in forms of how you can improve every day, how many working at the club trying to help you every day to get better. So I'm really happy here, and I want to keep growing.
Chelsea has been the favorite to win this competition since day one. How did you deal with the pressure, and how much important to actually win this competition?
Yeah, I think it will be very important for all of us. I don't think many players in the squad have a European title to their names yet, so for everyone it will be very important. And now the pressure will always be pressure in this kind of big of a club. So now it's just normal. Go out there, do our best, and try to win every game.
Enzo Maresca before spoke about trying to build a winning mentality here at Chelsea. I'm curious about how is that for a player, from a player point of view, having a manager that is trying to build something here, a winning mentality. How can you do it?
No, just as I told you many times now, just do our best every day, and we all want to win. We all have that winner mentality and try to build it as a group and get more together and celebrate everything good that we do.
Yeah, Andy.
Hi Philip, if I may just follow on from Peter's earlier question. Can you tell us how tough has it been for you and Robert as goalkeepers this season? Because it's one thing to have criticism and scrutiny, as he said, but sometimes it's felt like it's come from Chelsea's own supporters, and it must be difficult for you when you're the last guy standing right in front of them, and you can sometimes sense that. So I just wonder how difficult has it been for you?
No, I think when you play in such a big club, you will always deal with a lot of pressure, and because the fans expect to have the best players, and that's why I'm working for every day. I want to be the best because I know that's what Chelsea has to have, because it's such a big club, and I want to prove that I can be one of the best. So for me, it's not really hard. I just try my best and I get going and listen to the closer circle, what they have to say about me, and try to keep the other noise a bit further away.
Sometimes expectations can run away with supporters though, right?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Sometimes fans can maybe expect, not just at Chelsea, but fans can expect a lot.
Yeah, and they have all right to do that, but we also have to be realistic, and we just work very hard, and we want to give the fans what they want every time.
What about that?
Hi Philip. So from a Swedish paper expression, 5,000 Djurgården fans are expected to arrive in London for this week. The game looks pretty much like a done deal. Why do you think they're coming in such big numbers anyway?
Well, it's a great game. It's a semi-final of a European competition, and they will still believe that that they could turn it around, and we are also very, very focused on this game to get the job done and get a win at home as well. So nothing is done for any teams. We have still 90 minutes left, and we want to win it.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.